Yeah, in this Java tutorial, we will be learning abstraction, interface, and enum. Now, talking about Java abstraction has a Java abstract class and method. Data abstraction is the process of hiding certain details and showing only essential information to the user. Abstraction can be achieved with either abstract class or interfaces. The abstract keyword is a non-access modifier used for classes and methods. Abstract class is a restricted class that cannot be used to create object. To access it must be inherited from another class. Abstract method can only be used in an abstract class and it does not have a body. The body is provided by the subclass inherited from. An abstract class can have both abstract and regular method. Now this point is very important. Now we'll see through a program. The name of the program is my main class. And then we require animal class and pig class. Animal and yeah, here it is. Now here we have three classes over here: main class, animal, and pig. Okay, so three classes are over here. Now you can see here the pig class. Okay, then we have animal. Now what the class pig is doing? Okay, class pig extend animal. So the class pig is extending the animal. Okay, so whatever is there in the animal, okay, it has been extended over here. Now the body of the animal sound is provided here. Now you can see, okay, inherit from animal. So class pig has been inherited from animal class. Now the body of the animal sound is provided here. System.out.print the pig says VVV. So this will be the output. Okay. Now I'll see the animal class. Okay, that has been inherited. So this is the abstract class animal. The class name is animal. Abstract method does not have a body. Then this is the regular method public void sleep. So here we had seen in the pig class that it has been inherited from animal. Class pig extends animal. So this is very important. Now in our main class we will create an object of the pig over here. Okay, so create an object, and according to that because already in the pig class this has been animal class has been inherited. Okay, so class pig extends animal, so it has been inherited from the animal class. So here in main class we will take we will create an object of a pig class over here, and we'll see the output how it looks like. The pig says VVV and ZZZ. Over here it is there in the animal, and animal ZZZ was the output, and in the pig VVV was the output. In that way it goes on. So I am just repeating. In abstract class it's a restricted class that cannot be used to create object. To access it must be inherited from another class. So we had seen we have not accessed the animal, we have access the pig class because that has been inherited from animal, and then we have created the object in the main class. So it can only be used in abstract class, and that it does not have a body. We have seen that it does not have a body. And the body is provided of the subclass inherited from. That we had already seen in the pig class. It has got inherited. So this was our first program. Now the another topic that we will be discussing, that is Java interface. Another way to achieve abstraction is in Java is with interface. An interface is completely abstract class that is used to group related method with empty bodies. Now we have to keep something in mind in interface. Like abstract class interface cannot be used to create object. In the example above we had seen, it is not possible to create an animal one object, that we will see animal one class in the interface class. Interface method does not have a body. The body is provided by the implement class. On implementation of interface, you must have override all of its method. Interface method are by default abstract and public. Interface attribute are by default public, static, and final. An interface cannot contain a constructor as it when it is used to create object. Now here in interface method also does not have a body. Okay, and on implementation of interface you must override all of its method. Now when we use okay, and why we use okay interface? To achieve security, hide certain details and only show important details of an object interface. Java does not support multiple inheritance. A class can only inherit from one superclass. However, it can be achieved with interfaces because the class can implement multiple interface. Note: to implement multiple interface, separate them with a comma. Now let's see the examples over here. We have to open okay interface. Now we have completed this, so I am closing this. Then this we have complete, this we have complete. Now I have to open, that is interface. Yeah. Then I have to open animal 1. Then I will require okay pig 1. Here it is. Now here also the example is same. Okay, now here we are using the word implement. Earlier we were using not implement. Okay, now you can see over here pig 1 implements the animal 1 interface. Now here also pig 1 has implemented the animal 1 interface. The body of the animal is provided here. The pig 1 says VVV. Okay, and this is the body. And now in what we see in animal 1, okay, here you can see okay the class name is animal 1. Interface method does not have a body. Interface method does not have a body. Okay, this I have written over here. Now here I have implemented it over here. Pig 1 implements animal 1. So what I have to do in my interface, I have to create an object of the okay pig 1, okay, the class. So I had created okay by the name my pig and animal dot sound. Okay, and this was the method okay pig 1. So that will get printed okay what we had seen okay in the output. The same output it will be there. The pig says VVV and ZZZ. So it was the same okay, but here we have used okay that is implement okay, because here we are doing okay interface ka thing, because pig 1 implements the animal 1 interface. So in interface we are using implement. So this thing you need to be careful, you need to know. We'll see one more example also over here. Now this we have done it. We have to open first interface, second interface. First interface, second interface, and then demo class and multiple interface. Demo class and multiple interface. Yeah. So now this is my first interface. Okay, this is one of my interface and class. This is also one of the interface and class. This is the demo class. Okay, and here will be my multiple. This is my main multiple interface. Now what I am doing okay, I am using what multiple interface. Now you can see in the earlier example in the pig 1 okay I was inheriting. Okay, now here in demo 1 demo class okay what I am implementing okay two interface, first interface and second interface. In the earlier example I was okay implements okay only one. Here I am implements okay we are implementing two interface. So you can, in short, we can do multiple interface also. Now in demo class okay implements this first interface and second interface, that is over here. Okay, and what it will be printed, some text and some other text. Now since both have been implemented in the demo class, now in my main program okay I can create an object of the demo class, and whatever is there in the demo class that will be printed. I'll show you the output. Some text and some other text. This is possible okay to demo class, and in the demo class okay multiple interface are there, and through demo class okay we had created an object in multiple interface and our output got printed. So it was so easy. Okay, now we'll do okay another, that is enum. Yeah, now first we'll understand okay what is enum. An enum is a special class that represents a group of constant unchangeable variable like final variables. To create an enum, use the enum keyword. instead of class or interface, here we don't have to use class or interface. We will use the word that is enum and separate the constant with a comma. Note that they should be in uppercase letter. Difference between enum and classes: an enum can, just like a class, have attributes and method. The only difference is that enum constant are public, static and final. Unchangeable constant be overridden. An enum cannot be used to create object and it cannot extend other classes, but it can implement interface. And why to use enum? Use enum when you have values that you are not like going to be changing, okay, constantly. You are not aren't going to change, like month, days, date, colors, okay. So for that, okay, enum is been used. Now first we'll see the program that is enum. Now here I had used, okay, the name, okay, enum over here, because enum is a special class that represents a group, okay. And here the group is low, medium and high. And here what will be the output over here? It will be what I have given over here. So again I am explaining you, enum is a special class that represents a group. So enum is a special class that I had created and it is representing a group, okay, low, medium and high, of constant unchangeable variables like final variables. So these variables will be final. Whatever I had printed over here, that will become as an output. So again, okay, I have to create an enum, use the enum keyword that I have already used instead of class or interface, and separate the constant with a comma that I have already done it. And here will go, okay. So here it is like a fixed, okay, whatever I have written over here, medium, so that will be printed over here. You can see the output medium. We will do one more, okay, example, that is enum switch. Now here we have used, okay, the switch statement, okay. Again we have created the enum, okay, with a group. Now here in that, okay, in switch low, okay, low level is there, in medium level is there, in case like in high in case high level is there. Now what is stored over here? Medium, okay. So the medium will be printed. If I will store, okay, high, so high will be printed. So whatever is here it is stored, it is final, that cannot be changed. You can see medium level has been printed over here. If I will write high, so high level will be printed. Now I'll see one more program, that is loop. Now through loop also you can do it. Loop through an enum. The enum type has a value method which returns an array all the enum constant. This method is useful when you want to loop through the constant of an like enum. Now I wanted to loop the complete group, okay, low, medium, high. So for that I have to use for loop, okay, level my where level dot value. So what will happen? This complete value will be printed over here. Yes, that's it. So complete group has been printed, okay, by using the for loop over here. I hope, okay, we have in enum we have done simple program, we have used switch and we have used the loop. Okay, thank you very much.